YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Xerxes coming back at you with another one. This is going to be the week 1 update for the Frostblades Trickster. And before we get going into the video, guys, just want to thank you all so much. I just looked on my channel and we are officially up over 500 subscribers now. So appreciate you guys so much for all the support. I hope the videos have helped you in some way, and looking forward to getting the next 500, getting up to 1,000. That's going to be the goal for the end of the year. So again, just wanted to say huge shout out to all you subscribers out there. Really appreciate you. So today we have made some pretty huge upgrades. Okay, so I'm going to go over the gear after the video, but this weapon over here, guys, this weapon, whew, boy, let me tell you, the League Mechanic, they came out with a patch and changed a lot of the things that I had problems with this league, and boy, you can craft some crazy gear. So we're going to throw this Drox map in here real quick, just show you what the damage is like, and then we will go over some of the changes that we've made to the build. I believe last video, I've made so many of these now, it's kind of hard, I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure we were at like 8.4 million. Now we're at 13 million. And most of that is due to the weapon that we got, which is just absolutely insane. So, like I said, after the map showcase, I'll show you the weapon. It's pretty nuts, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I'm working on getting some veiled orbs right now, so I'm just gonna do these real quick, because I got kind of unlucky, I guess you could call it unlucky, with the unveil for the weapon, but it's still absolutely insane. So chaos modifiers, I do need that actually. Oh, like I had Soul Eater. I was like, what the hell is going on here? Still looking for that Heat Shiver too, man. Once I get a Heat Shiver, we're going to be up near like 17 million damage, which is just absolutely nuts. But with the Heat Shiver and Taming, we're over 20 million. I POB'd it. So hopefully we'll be able to do that. These T17 maps, though, are no joke, man. Like, I tried about 5 of them last night, and I rolled them all to where I thought, you know, they'd be doable, but they were all the Abomination map, and I don't know what it is about that one, dude, but the arena is so small, and it seems like everything in there, if it hits you, you're just dead. So I got a little frustrated last night and just said, screw it, I'm done. I think you might need a character that's a little bit more tanky to do some of these T17 maps. So we have the damage, but it's just like if you get hit by some of these things, it slows your movement speed down, it slows your suppression, like it's very hard. Either that or I just suck at playing the game, but that's a possibility as well. I mean, as you can see, the damage here feels really good. I don't even know what's going on. There's just all kinds of shit happening on the screen right now. Did we finally kill the map boss? We did. Okay, let's just drop a portal in case Drox does anything to us, but I don't think he's going to. So yeah, it's 13 million DPS, by the way, with your Vol Ancestral Warchief up. Like, as you can see, that dude just got absolutely dumpstered. Without Vol Warchief, it's about 12, so it's still a ton of damage. All right, this is through like his damage reduction. Then we'll pop our Vol right here and probably just melt him down. Yeah, it's insane, man. The damage is just crazy, and we're up to 3.k life now too, and almost capped chaos res. So I'm not gonna bore you guys with going over the rest of this video. You guys have, or the map, you guys have seen how the build plays, but the damage on Pinnacle bosses is just nuts. So with that, guys, I will show you this weapon. Look at this fucking beauty. So it is triple T1 prefixes. So it's increased fizz, increased flat fizz, increased cold, and then we have crafted crit with attack speed and accuracy. So when I rolled this weapon through the grave place, or the necropolis, it actually didn't have the crit, obviously, because I crafted it on there, and it didn't have the blood rage and attack speed. The other roll was T1 crit multi, and so I did prefixes can't be changed. And then I hit it with a Veiled Orb, and I was praying that it would keep the crit multi and get rid of that accuracy rating, because I have like way too much accuracy right now. But unfortunately, it hit the crit multi. So then I did prefixes can't be changed again. or no, then I just unveiled the, the attack speed and then crafted on crit chance. But this one is absolutely nuts. And just so you guys know too, I threw in a couple of the corpses that have a chance to create a copy of an item, and then also create a chance to fracture it. And I got this one as well. So in one craft, I got that claw, and then I also got this one, which is T1 fractured cold damage, T1 flat added, T1 crit multi, and T1 attack speed. The only thing that sucks here is that there's not a real easy way for me to go about fixing this one. So I might, I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with this one, but this one's absolutely nuts too. So I'm going to keep this one. I'm going to try and craft on this one, and then I'm also going to throw more into the graveyard and keep on crafting, because the crafting system is absolutely nuts. I also might try and make another pair of gloves too. But anyway, so that's the weapon for you. It's absolutely nuts, and I had a blast crafting it. So the only thing that I would recommend is I filled the modifiers up with basically fire scarcer, lightning scarcer, mana scarcer, life scarcer, and then increased chance of fizz, increased chance of cold, and then what else? Oh, speed, cold, speed, and crit, right? So you just want to like basically just increase fizz, increase cold, no lightning, no fire, no mana, no life. And then I did a bunch of attack mods, like increased attack, and that's where I fucked up, is that accuracy has the attack tag. So I think I would probably going forward not add attack. And you also want to do less resistance modifiers too, right? So less resistance, less fire, less lightning, less mana, less life. I think those are the 5 that you're looking for. So just put as much less of those on, and as much more of physical and cold and crit and speed. And then if you have any of the create a copy ones, use those obviously. And then increased effect of the ones in the rows and the columns, you can use those to increase those chances as well. So I had something like, I don't even know, here, let me look it up actually. I took a picture of it last night so I could remember exactly. Yeah, so we had, and make sure to quality it too. 30% quality is huge, right? So I had 4,000 fizz, 3,500 cold, 1,200 increased elemental, 1,800 attack, which is the one that I would probably take off. And then 500% speed, 1,500% crit, 900% chance of prefix, 300% chance of suffix, and then fire scarcer at a 1,500, lightning scarcer at 900, life scarcer at 600, mana scarcer at 1,200, resistance scarcer at 1,200. Oh, and attribute scarcer as well, because you can get like dex and stuff on the suffixes. I had attribute scarcer at 1,200, and then I had plus 1,000 to modifier tier rating. So basically the highest 10% good roll of mods, which was just absolutely nuts. So I know that was a lot to go over real quick there, but just so you guys know, that's how I crafted that weapon. Now, what else did I change in the build? I just changed this shield today. Ideally, I'm looking for some suppress on here, so I was just rolling with speed as reforges over there. But I hit speed with life res and then actually max chaos res. So as you can see, if we hit our flask, we're at 78% chaos res right now. Working on trying to get there without having a flask. That's the next move. Got to get chaos res on some other gear. But we did get a new shield. And then I think we changed some of our resistances around on this ring, but that ring is still the same. The gloves we did change as well. We rerolled these with chaos essences, I believe. Hit just some flat lightning with high life and chaos, and then just crafted on attack speed. And then this is still the same Stygian vise that I have had, but it had an open prefix, and I found a Hunter's Exalted Orb. So I slammed that on there and ended up hitting 8% increased life. So we're up to 3,800 life right now, which is pretty good for this build. And the boots are still the same. So that covers the changes on the gear. And then the only other thing to talk about is the passive tree. Since I hit T1 accuracy on my claw, these nodes aren't very efficient right here. It's just accuracy with a little bit of crit. And so I think last time I was pathed here, I went down here, get this fizz taken as fire, which is a decent amount of survivability. And then I came up here to get the more crit and multi, right? So this is 20 crit chance, which basically takes care of like half of 2 of these points. And then we have crit multi and crit multi, right? So we're still at 100% crit, but we ended up picking up 55 crit multi from here. And this gives us a little bit of accuracy, which we got from here, but we don't need that at all, right? So I figured this was more damage, so I went and got more damage. Other than that, the build hasn't changed too much, just that fucking giga weapon and the belt. So yeah, that's it. I'll probably be updating the build a little bit fewer and further in between now, just because like the meaningful upgrades are going to get a little bit less common, or less often, I should say. But I think this should serve as a pretty good gauge to use for anyone maybe in the future that's starting off as Frostblade Trickster. As you can see, you know, in 1 week, granted, I have grinded. I don't know if that's a word, but quite a bit in 1 week. I've played, let's see here. Out of 7 days, I've played for 3 days. So, you know, if you're not going to play that much, don't expect to make this kind of progress. But I've been having a blast with the league and having a really good time. So I've been playing a lot. But day 1 to day 7, 0 DPS to 13 million DPS. So hope you guys have enjoyed the series. And like I said, I will be posting some updates. It just probably won't be as often. So we'll leave the video there. Again, just want to thank you guys all so much. If you're new to the channel, or if you haven't subscribed yet, I would really appreciate it if you did. Helps me out a lot. Leave a like, comment, and sub, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.